Hey Pile One, welcome back to my channel. We are doing another pick a card love reading. So whomever it is, it's on your mind. This is going to be for those of you, who have romantic interest in your person. It's that kind of a love reading, okay? And that's what I mean when I say love readings across the board. It's a romantic, romantic love reading. Anyway, just keep in mind, you guys, it's a general reading, so whatever resonates, take it, run with it. Anything that does not resonate, drop it, leave it behind for the people for whom it does. And if you want me to tap exclusively into your person's energy to get you specific messages from them and exclude all the other energies, you can book a personal reading with me. Check the description box below for booking details. I have a lot of specific person readings available. Okay, a lot of them are $25. So let's see, Pile One, we're going to be asking what your person's thoughts and feelings are towards you and the connection at this point in time. Okay, so we've got, you guys were drawn to the Rhodonite stone, which is such an interesting stone. This is not typically what Rhodonite looks like. Very unique piece of Rhodonite there. And I'm really being drawn to point out how yin and yang-ish this feels with just a little splash of pink in there, okay? So we'll see how that might delve into the reading, how that might correlate to the reading itself. So your person's overall energy, Pile One, towards you and the connection at this point in time, we have a chance in the wind. It's showing up in the reverse though. And we also have sheltered off, which says trust issues and insecurities. The number 12 might be significant, or the number 3. Let's look at a change in the wind in the reverse. Let's see what that's got to do. I'm going to check out the book for this oracle card. It says, as you endeavor to create a prosperous life, you may encounter unexpected reversals that cause you to shift directions. This is a good thing, so there's nothing left to fear. Perhaps an opportunity you sought went to someone else, or perhaps you've pursued something that you suddenly realize is not in your highest good. You might not be 100% clear on where you need to go, but you are certain that things are not going as planned. Circumstances are not in your control right now. Wait it out. All will be well. Even better, actually, just trust. And so what I got with this is this feels like your person's perception of what happened in this connection. Something like there's been a setback in this connection. And where your person stands with you, like their energy towards you and the connection at this point in time, Pile One is... They don't know what the future holds for this connection. They're feeling a bit confused about where things are with this connection, where they stand with you. That this is not a where you stand with them reading, but that's the message that's coming through. Your person doesn't know where they stand with you. They don't know what's going to happen in this connection. They're having trust issues actually believing that all is going to be well where this connection is concerned. I am picking up on a little bit of anxiety your person has. So that's letting me know right off the bat, Pile One, whatever the status is of this connection, there's something about it that has your person feeling very uncomfortable, okay? They don't necessarily like where things are at in this connection. If there's an ending here, they're not liking that. There's an energy here of them wanting, or not wanting, but it's almost like waited out is coming, is a message that's coming through. Like they're trying to see just how things unfold, but there's an energy here of stagnancy. Let me see if there's anything else that wants to come through regarding these. Let's see. Sheltered off and trust issues. Tell me more about a change in the wind. Yeah, there's the King of Wands in the reverse. They're not taking any action towards this connection because, and there's almost a defense against taking action. So there is a feeling here where maybe your person is wanting to reach out, or they are wanting to take action towards you in the connection, but there's trust issues about either timing, or there's trust issues regarding, or even insecurities. It's trust issues and insecurities about how that message or the communication, them reaching out to you, or how, you know, them maybe offering you something or taking action towards you, whether or not it's going to be well received, if received at all. Is there anything more to be said about sheltered off, about trust issues and insecurity? Yeah, they're not. They don't even know what to do. They cannot. For the life of your person, pile one, they can't figure out. There's a stagnancy here. There's almost like a stalemate. That's what's coming through. It feels like a stalemate in this connection. And your person doesn't know how to come out of it. The Two of Wands in the reverse is, to me, as a reader, literally, is your person racking their brain for something that they can say or something that they can do to bring this connection out of whatever mode or status that it's in, because it does. I feel like there's a stalemate here, meaning like there's no movement in this connection. I'm getting an energy of someone in this connection, and it feels like you, right? Because this is their energy towards you. You having dug your heels in, and you're now not budging. You're not budging, or you're not coming up off of something. Like you've made some kind of a decision, or you've drawn a line in the sand, or you put down some kind of a boundary, and you're not coming up off of it, right? And your person, it's like they're mind blown, but in one of the worst ways, because they're like, they're trying to figure out how to get above it, around it, below it, or whatever, and they can't figure it out. And they're having issues really believing that they ever will, okay? Give me a minute, you guys. Yeah, okay. Oh, wow, and then we got the Four of Wands at the back of the deck. You make this person really happy. Their energy towards you in this connection, pile one, you make them very happy. They may even see you as somebody that, you know, they could live with or spend the rest of their life with. And they might see you as a soulmate. For some of you, that if you read tarot or you see the Four of Wands as like a twin flame kind of a card, then maybe that's how they see you, whether they put it in those terms or not. But yeah, and then we got the Three of Cups flipped out too. That can talk about reconciliation. That can also kind of point to a third party. There might be a third party influence in here somewhere. If that's the case, then, you know, and that this may be a specific part of the message. So if you know there's not a third party, then just, you know, disregard this part of the message. This is for someone else. But if there is a third party, that may be why you drew a line in the sand, or you stopped communicating, or you put your foot down, or whatever it may be. That may be why your person's not really quite sure how to move forward or how to get moving in this connection with you again, because there's something having to do with the third party. That's for those of you where that resonates, okay? And then I just saw the Six of Wands in the reverse at the back of your person feels like they're not, they feel like they're not winning. They feel like you have the upper hand, pile one, okay? That's weird. Why were those turned up? Anyway, okay, let's move on. Let's find out their thoughts and feelings towards you and the connection at this point in time. Pile one's person. Oh, and for those of you where the Three of Cups doesn't resonate in terms of like a third party, that's just, again, your person is wanting reconciliation with you. And that's, you know, that's for everybody watching this message that, you know, you're tuning in to pile one. Your person is wanting reconciliation with you, regardless of whether or not there's a third party active in this connection somewhere or not, okay? I'm hearing they want to spend some quality time with you. And they're feeling sad because they're not able to. Did your person miss something that was important to you, like an important date or an anniversary or like a holiday or a birthday or something like that? If they did, they're feeling bad about it. That's just a message for some of you, okay? I laughed because I just saw nothing but drama at the back of the deck. Okay, so nothing but drama, you know, kind of made itself seen. So maybe your person or you might feel like this connection just, you know, that might be a side note. Something about the connection could be very tumultuous. It could be passionate, but, you know, passion can burn on both ends. And so, you know, maybe the passion between you guys has switched over more to being like passionately angry, and you know, maybe you're just really passionate about enforcing your boundaries and now, or just not taking any disrespect from this person, whether it's direct or indirect disrespect, right? That might be also too, while your person is so hesitant on to reach out or offer you something or take, I'm hearing there's a specific action pile one your person's wanting to take towards you, but for a lot of you, your person is, they're quite intimidated by you at the moment. For a lot of you, I'm hearing that tempers can run high in this connection. I'm hearing for a lot of you, pile one, you're fed up with the way things are. And this is coming through because this is your person realizing this and noticing this. Like, you're fed up and they know it, okay? You're fed up with things. You're fed up with things not going the way you want them to go. You're fed up with, you know, your needs not being met in this connection. And you're fed up, for a lot of you, a message that's coming through is you're fed up with this person disrespecting you, whether it's directly or indirectly. Like, you're fed up, right? Let's see. Okay. Lots of direct messages just being channeled through from your person, pile one, to you. Now my ear is ringing. They really want to talk to you. I'm hearing they want you to hear them out. And now that I've said that, their ringing is gone. That's a direct message to you, pile one. They want you to hear them out, okay? Some of you might have this person blocked. Okay. All right, pile one's person. Your thoughts and feelings towards pile one in the connection, please. Opening up. You know what, though? Right as and I don't know if you see that or if that was off camera. You might want to go back and look. But I flipped this over, and as I was getting ready to, like, put it up, position it on the board, it wanted to, like, kind of go in the reverse, right? And so your person kind of oscillates between the energies of opening up and shutting down. I'll have to keep that in mind as I'm translating these messages and these energies towards you, your thoughts. And so what I'm hearing on this one is your person is wanting to open up more to you in this connection. They're wanting to be more receptive to you into this connection, but something kind of makes them shut down, right? And it might be their perception of, like, just, or it could just be, they're afraid of your anger towards them, or they might be afraid of you confronting them, or just, your energy towards them. They're afraid about maybe your energy towards them being more harsh, right? They're intimidated or afraid by that. But I am going to clarify these. I'll put that in that position so I don't forget. All right, we're going to get 6 of these. Your thoughts and feelings towards pile one. Look at this. It says, I know we can work through this. I'm hearing this is more than just a rough patch, though. I think that's your energy coming through. I'm picking up on your guys' conversations between, or maybe it's like I'm the intermediary and I can hear you, because I just heard, I just heard your person say, okay, so their message here, it says, I know we can work through this, and then I heard them add, this is just a rough patch, and then I heard you come in and say it's more than just a rough patch. Like, this is beyond a rough patch. A lot of you feel like whatever's happened between the two of you is irreparable. Like, it cannot be fixed, you know, something along those lines. But your person is still wanting to work through this as far as their thoughts and feelings towards you in the connection, pile one, whatever, you know, quote unquote, this is. Your thoughts and feelings towards pile one, please. Haunted by the past. And I'm being pointed back towards nothing but drama. I don't know if I'm picking up energies for those of you tuning into this where you have I'm hearing you have a sordid, S-O-R-D-I-D, a sordid past with your person. There's a lot. For some of you, the drama is more than just drama. It may have it could have been very traumatizing for you, whatever it is that went down between you and this person. I will clarify haunted by the past, but this is almost them saying that they want to work through things with you, pile one, but they're saying that in order to be able to do that, and this is pointing towards you being haunted by the past of what your person and what this connection has put you through. And haunted meaning like you're not able to get over it. You may not even be at a point now where you're even ready to forgive. It's not that you're not wanting to forgive, right? For some of you, you may not want to forgive, you know, and that's your journey, right? But your person is wanting you to, well, yeah, they're wanting you to let go of the past, to forgive the past, to put your guys' past behind you and like move on. Right? But not move on from them and move on from the connection, but move on with them, you know, almost as if the past never happens. I'm not necessarily picking up on any gaslighting energy that might be there for some of you. You're going to know how your person is, okay? But that's almost like the energy, like, you know, for some of you, your person is wanting to start over, you know, as much as they can with a clean slate. For a lot of people, though, that have been through connections where there was some form of betrayal or deceit involved, that can be very difficult to do. Some people can wipe that slate clean. They can forgive. Some people can even forget. But it doesn't seem in the energies that I'm picking up here that you've been able to do that, you know, and not that you are obligated to. You're not obligated to do anything, right? I mean, it's your journey, right? It's their journey, and you may feel like there's a certain kind of karma that needs to play out in this connection, and you very well could be right. You know, their karma might just be losing you. I just heard losing the best thing they ever had. Okay, that could be their karma for acting a fool, if that's what's been going on. Let's get 3 more. Your thoughts and feelings towards pile pure manipulation. Ew. Man, and I'm definitely going to have to clarify that. But look, it says, you're everything I've always wanted. Now, there is narcissist energy coming through with this pure manipulation, okay? So for those of you, that is going to resonate. Your person was acting a damn fool, okay? Whether they were, you know, diagnosable narcissists or if they just had some heavy narcissistic tendencies, okay? I'm hearing they can't manipulate you anymore, though. Yeah. Pile 1, kudos to you because you got your power back. You know, for those of you where you're just now starting to do this, you know, you just very recently drew a line in the sand. You found your inner strength. You found your inner fortitude. It's really blowing this person's mind, pile 1. They're seeing a side of you, for a lot of you, they thought they would never see. Okay, and it's blowing their mind, and it's driving them crazy, I just heard. Let's get one more. I just heard they don't like this version of you. Too bad, so sad. Shouldn't have been in a house. All right, let's get one more. I got your back, pile 1. I got your back. Well, your person does want you to know, pile one, that they do honestly love you, okay? Despite everything that they've put you through, okay? Your person does want you to know that they do honestly love you. And this is coming through in the present tense, okay? I am picking up that this is still true now, that they do love you. I'm hearing like that's not why they did what they did. Whatever it is that they did to you, or it could just even be just a list of things that they've done, that's not why they've done those things. It had, their behavior towards you had nothing, had no reflection of like their feelings towards you. I'm hearing it had everything to do with their feelings towards themselves. Your person might be going through some kind of a period of self-reflection at this point in time, pile one, that very well could have been kicked off by you, like cutting off all contact, for those of you where you did. For those of you where you haven't, for whatever reason, cut off all contact with your person, it's you having withdrawn all of your energy, right? Maybe there's just some reason why the two of you have to stay in contact, you know. For those of you, maybe you have kids, or I don't know, right? But for those of you where you do have contact with your person, it feels very like we're just going to keep it business, just whatever that business may be, right? And you're standing on that. I'm picking up on you guys standing on business. Like you're not moving, you're not budging. I'm not putting up with this anymore. Your person does... They don't know what to make of this. This is like a whole version of you, a whole side of you that they've never seen before. At this point, they're not liking it, okay? For some of you, though, it is kind of turning your person on, like seeing you like really stand up for yourself. Seeing you have a backbone where some of you may not have displayed that to your person before, right? Is really throwing, you got your person's attention is what they're saying. You got their attention. Some of you, I'm hearing your person say that you got their undivided attention. All right, let's get to clarifying. You guys, if this is resonating so far, if it's providing you whatever it is you're wanting this reading to provide for you, if it's adding to your quality of life or providing closure for you if you need it, make sure you're pressing that like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate towards the channel. Comment below. Let me know that you picked this pile. Let me know what you thought of it. Let me know how it resonated. Become part of the family by hitting that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. Pile one's person, what is going on with opening up and with this energy of opening up and shutting down? Okay, yeah. So we got the Three of Swords and then the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So, you know, this is kind of giving me the energy of your person attempting to open up to you, attempting to be more receptive towards you in this connection, wanting to reach out, wanting to open up. What causes them to shut down again is pain. The pain that they feel, okay? And whatever that pain may be coming from, it could just be you saying no. Like, no, I'm done. We're not doing that anymore. Or it could be, you know, you showing up in an energy that's very, you know, confrontational or harsh or whatever it may be. But that's what it is. It's like they want to open up because it did come up in the upright position, but then it wanted to flip in the reverse. And so your person does want to open up, and they do try. They have made some kind of gesture. They've made some kind of a gesture, and I'm feeling like these are things that have already happened or might even still be happening, but they're not, those gestures are not being received. Those gestures might be being met with some kind of a harsh reaction or just rejection or something, and so that forces them, this is what they're saying, that forces them to shut down again, okay? And then with the Three of Wands here, for those of you where your person hasn't actually made some kind of a gesture towards you. That's why they're projecting that rejection. They're expecting to be rejected, and they're expecting to be met with some kind of a harsh criticism or just some kind of a harsh energy from you. And so that keeps them from, you know, reaching out, opening up, stuff like that. All right. Let's see. Haunted by the past. Tell me more about that. Who's haunted by the past? The viewer. Okay, you. Yeah, you are. And you blocked communication, or you were at least stifled communication with this person just so you could heal. Okay, so yeah, your person's thoughts and feelings towards you, pile 1, is your inability, and I'm not saying that this is right or wrong, I'm just giving you the messages that's coming through from them. Your inability to forgive and let go of what has happened in the past between you and this person, to them, the way they're seeing it is keeping this connection from thriving, from progressing, because your person they are wanting this connection to thrive and to progress. But they're saying, you know, and very well, you might have actually told this person that, like, you might have actually told, you know, your person, pile 1, that, yeah, I don't want to, you know, forgive and forget. I'm not ready to make nice yet. You may have told them that. And they're just simply acknowledging, like, that's their thoughts and feelings towards you, is I want to move forward with pile 1, but they won't forgive me. You know, or maybe you forgive them, but you're not going to forget. You're like, no, you know, I forgive you and I'm moving on, right? But, you know, you've done it so that you could heal with the 3 of Swords in the reverse. Tell me more about pure manipulation. Tell me more. Why is pure manipulation here about your thoughts and feelings towards pile 1 in the connection? Ooh, love bombing, possibly. Okay, so who is this about? Is this about pile 1, or is this about you, pile 1's person? Oh, okay. All right. Well, this is giving me the energies of your person doing and saying whatever it is that they have to do and or say, to get past you, whatever that block may be. And I'm picking up on some of you where you actually have them blocked communication-wise, but even if it's not blocked communication, like, you're blocking them in terms of, like, this connection moving forward, right? They're willing to do and say whatever it takes, okay? But with the Knight of Cups here, though, there is some there's some sincerity there, right? Let me find out what the intentions are. But the King of Wands in the upright position is there. Oh, okay. We got the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is them wanting to work together with you. They're willing to do and say whatever it takes to get you back into this energy of working things out with them. Okay? Because, you know, they want to work towards the 10 of Pentacles with you. That's family, that's marriage, that's legacy, that's empire. Like, they want that with you, okay? So for those of you where there, you know, if there is a third party involved here, and you know that there is, I mean, essentially this is them saying that they would choose you, right? If you could get past being haunted by your guys' past, they would choose you. Yeah, because right next to that we have you're everything I've always wanted. And for some of you where your person does have kind of those narcissistic tendencies, you know, your person may have made you felt, or may have made you feel in the past that you weren't, right? I'm hearing that your person may have thought the grass was greener on the other side, and your person is saying now they've been on the other side And that's not true, right? They're on the other side of that fence where they thought the grass was going to be greener, and it's not. It's not greener over there, okay? I'm hearing they actually don't like the grass over there at all. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is not a third party reading, all right? It's not, but I'm going to give you the energy, the messages that are coming through. Your person was saying the grass looked like it was greener, but it tasted like shit. Right? Like your person is like, there's this energy coming through from your person, pile one. If your person is involved in a third party, they're actually like they're not, I'm getting this like disdain, almost like a disgust, like, ugh. Your person is really kicking themselves, pile one, for going over there. Okay, you're everything I've always wanted. No, we're gonna leave it there. I do honestly love you. Is there anything else that wants to be added here? Thoughts and feelings about pile one in this connection. Yeah, let me go ahead and clarify. I know we can work through this. No, I'm gonna do both. Yeah, I am going to. I'm gonna clarify. I know we can work through this. Let's tell me more about that, or clarify. Oh yeah, they're not liking this break that the two of you are taking, and they're seeing what you guys are going through right now. Whatever this break is, they're not seeing it as a permanent breakup. They're seeing it as it's just like you guys are just, this is just another rest, right? Like you're just on a rest stop. They're fairly confident in that, because the fact that it's coming through with the Four of Swords in the reverse, your person is confident that the two of you can and will work things out, okay? They literally are seeing what you're going through now as just a rough patch. That's how they're seeing it. I'm seeing where the divide is though between the two of you, because I see you on the other side, pile one, saying this is more than just a rough patch, right? And so yeah, the two of you are definitely not on the same page about that. I'm hearing them say, I know we can work through this. I know we can get through this. And with the Four of Swords, because the Four of Swords in the upright position can talk about restoration, right? So maybe what is coming through, pile one, is your person is almost like, okay, you know, maybe pile one just needs to take a break and recover, heal from the heartbreak, heal from our past, and then when, you know, when pile one gets over, you know, when pile one heals and, you know, they're able to get over everything, maybe they'll, you know, this is your person speaking, pile one, maybe pile one will see that I'm being genuine. There is also an energy coming through with this Four of Swords in the reverse here. Your person is getting restless, okay? And when it comes to working through things with you. They're getting restless in this stalemate with you. They're getting restless in there not being any exchanges of energies between you. They're getting restless in that energy. They are wanting progress to start happening. In reconciliation, I'm hearing very specifically. Okay, for those of you where, you know, yeah, look at that. With the Five of Pentacles in the upright position, they want to come back. Yeah, for a lot of you, you are feeling abandoned, but your person is also feeling, so there's mutual feelings here. Maybe you felt abandoned, you know, maybe, and that's why you took the measures in this connection that you took, but now your person's feeling abandoned. That's why they're feeling restless now. I feel like this is a new energy for them coming from you, pile one. I'm hearing they're starting to realize that you're not playing around this time. That's what they're saying. So I don't know if you guys have been off and on, if you guys have been doing this, you know, back and forth for a while. They're just now starting to really get and understand that you mean it this time, that you're not playing around, that you're not Ooh, I'm starting to see some of that pure manipulate. Okay, so pile one, your thoughts and your person's thoughts and feelings towards you in this connection. There have been times in the past, this is coming from your person, there have been times in the past where maybe you quote unquote put your foot down, but it was for the sole purposes of catching your person's attention so that they would like change their behaviors and start, you know, showing up correct towards you and stuff like that. They're seeing a stark difference between you putting your foot down and setting up boundaries. Now they're seeing that you're really done. Like, no, it has nothing to do with you showing up correct. It has nothing to do with you showing up for me. It has nothing to do with that. Like, no, it's really done, right? And so they're really starting to kind of see. They're starting to get impatient in this energy here because they're starting to see that, you know, not that you didn't necessarily mean business before, but you mean business in a sense of like, okay, I'm done. I'm really ready to move on. Like, you've jumped ship, right? Like pile one has left the building. Like your person in pile one is really seeing like, oh shit, you know, like pile one may have really left the building this time and they're not coming back. That is just now starting to register with them, okay? You're blowing your person's mind, pile one. They're not liking where things are at with you. They're still wanting to work things out. I feel like that's why we have all this energies about them not quite knowing what to do. They're feeling stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Wow. I almost feel bad for leaving. I'm going to close the reading out now, but I kind of feel bad because things still there still feels like there's more messages and stuff that are wanting to come through from your person. But it's more relating towards whether or not there's a third party involved, okay? We're not going to get into that because that's a third party reading. So for those of you where there is specifically a third party here, right? Feels like there's some unresolved messages that are coming through. If you would like for me to tap exclusively into those messages and get those for you, there's a $25 reading that you can book. There's actually multiple $25 readings. If you want me to look specifically into this third party dynamic, because it almost, what I'm picking up on, and for those of you, you can just check out here if the third party thing is not part of your connection, right? But for those of you where the third party is, it's weird for me as a reader because with a third party dynamic being involved, your person's energy is coming through like they're willing to do anything and everything to basically to get you back. But there's still a third party involved, right? For me personally, I'm confused. You know, how are you going to get pile one back, you know, and start something with pile one, or, you know, reconcile with pile one, or get things going back with pile one, where I feel pile one, you specifically put, for those of you where this resonates, you specifically put your foot down because of a third party. Right? And so I'm kind of feeling like, what do you mean? I'm kind of getting in that argument with you. But there's almost this energy of your person, like they might even be willing to sacrifice the third party, but, right? There's a but and a caveat there that we're not going to get into this reading. For those of you where you want me to get into that but or that caveat reading where there's a third party involved here, you know, you can just book one of the $25 readings, maybe specifically the 3 questions reading, and you can make that one of your questions. What's the caveat, you know, regarding my person wanting to reconcile with me even though there's still a third party active in their life? And then you can ask whatever other 2 questions, or you can just have the entire, you know, reading be about that. You can just let me know, right? You can email me. Anyway, all right, pile one, that was your reading. Thank you so much for sticking around and hanging out with me again today. I will see you guys at your next Pick a Card Love reading. Bye, guys. Ooh, pile 2, welcome back. My name is Michelle. We are doing another Pick a Card Love reading. I'm burning some Palo to reset the energy. I normally don't have to do this in between readings, but man, pile one, That was some strong energy. I'm proud of pile 1 though. If any of you are here from pile 1, I am proud of you pile 1s if you're here. And I'm proud of anybody that puts their foot down, that puts, you know, that sets up their boundaries, enforces boundaries, that, you know, stick up for themselves even when, you know, the person they love the most isn't. I am so proud of any of you that do that. And that was definitely the energy coming through for pile 1, but I am going to clear out and reset this energy. Oh yeah. All right, pile 2. All right. That is still running too. My goodness. Sending love and strength and inner fortitude to anybody that's needing it. Okay. And what we're tapping into today, pile 2, is your person's thoughts and feelings towards you and the connection. Just keep in mind it's general. So whatever resonates, definitely keep it, run with it. If something doesn't resonate, drop it, leave it behind for the person for whom it does. I do have personal readings available if you would like for me to tap exclusively into your person's energy and channel messages from them and only them. Just check the description box for booking details below. I have a lot of $25 readings available in the specific person category, all right? Pile 2, that Palo is still burning. You guys were drawn to the really deep red. It looks black here, but it's actually red garnet. Let me see if I can show you guys the flash in this real quick. No, that's not it. It's a beautiful piece of garnet. There we go. You guys kind of see it there? Barely. You can see it in the light. It's a garnet. It's got some ruby red to it, but you have to shine it in the light. Oh my gosh. Ooh, there it is. Ooh, so pretty. I get so excited about rocks and cards, you guys. I'm so easy to please. Just, you know, buy me some crystals and some card, you know, tarot or oracle decks, and I'll be your best friend for life. Within reason, right? All right, so let's get to your reading, pile 2. Let's find out what your person's overall energy is towards you and the connection. So we got soulmates, but it's showing up in the reverse, and then we have cleanup. It says letting go of what no longer is serving you. Okay, so let's find out. Let's see. What direction is it going towards? 41 might be a significant number, or the number 5 could be relevant to you and or your person or the connection. Soulmates in reverse says, let's make sure this is it. Yeah, okay. It says an important relationship brings you to your knees. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with a powerful gift. Your patterns and all your old stories that don't serve your well-being enter into this dynamic so you can heal them. This person is called to a sacred task to help you learn, even if it seems uncomfortable, sticky, or even inconceivable. The question is not why did he or she do this to me, but rather what is the gift in this? Look into this mirror. You will only be changed for the better. I'm hearing your person say that they've learned some very important messages. I was going to say lessons, but messages. I don't know if there was something that you said to them. The overall energy I'm getting, and I don't know if your person, because when I tap into a person's energy and I channel messages through them, a lot of the times I'll put them and translate them into ways that I would understand, right? And so this may not be your person putting it into these terms, but the result is the same, like their experience. I'm channeling through their experience, right? And so you taught your person a lot about themselves, pile 2. And this is your person. This is how they view and how they perceive you in this connection. This is their energy towards you. You've taught your person some very important lessons. But earlier, the word messages was wanting to come through. And so I don't know if you've actually told your person something, like communicated with them in words and it's ringing, like, right? You've told your person something. You've communicated something verbally with them. And I'm hearing it really resonated. And for some of you, it was a truth that your person may have been very resistant to actually face, but once they faced it, it really did resonate. There's something that you told this person, you know, it doesn't have to be whatever that message is. So there's two different messages coming through, okay? Yes, all of you tuning in, your person learned and or is still learning some very valuable lessons from you and from this connection about themselves, okay? And for those of you, you shared something very specific with your person and it really resonated with them. You could have shared something with them about maybe why they've been experiencing some kind of like a negative experience that they've been having on repeat, and you've shared with them like maybe they were the ones that were like manifesting that or creating it or something like that, because they're saying whatever it is that you shared with them, it really resonated. So they were receptive of it. They received it. They acknowledged it. And a lot of them, they've even owned it. And so because of you, right, they're letting go of what no longer is serving them. You've taught them some very important lessons just overall. But this connection has also taught them some very important lessons, okay? We are going to go ahead and, let's see, we're going to find out more though about how they feel about you in this connection, like their thoughts and feelings towards you in this connection. One more shuffle. Oh, okay. See, you guys, for those of you that actually listened to my little my little drawn out intro, because I don't normally get that, like I was really into this crystal, like, oh, you guys got to see how when you know, shine the light on it, like it looks really dark and like there's not really much to it, but when you shine the light on it, like it's actually really pretty. And you know, you did that to this person. So I mean, you were a mirror in many ways to this person. You may have shined a light on like some of maybe the negative ways they were impacting their life, but then you've also shone the light on some of the positive ways. Like you've made your person see themselves very clearly. Your person may have just an overall dark outlook on things. They might be like a negative Nancy or a negative Nick or whatever. They might just be very pessimistic just overall. And you may have shown them how to shine the light on things so that they can actually see the beauty that's within, okay? Yeah, you guys, you had a pretty significant impact on your person's outlook on things, okay? Let's see, pile two's person, your thoughts and feelings towards pile two and the connection. I'm hearing profound. Your impact on your person, pile two, has been or was very profound. Like you've changed their way of looking at things in a way that is almost changing the course of their life. Whew, man, powerful. All right, pile two's person. There's no one else. Pile two's person. So, I mean, you know, for those of you tuning in, you may not be in separation with your person, right? You may be still in some kind of contact or communication. The two of you might even have some kind of a committed relationship with each other, and your person's just letting you know, pile two, like you have no idea how you're changing my life. For those of you where you are in separation, your person's energy is just coming through, letting you know, like you have no idea how much there's, profound impact. How much of a profound impact you've had on your person. Your thoughts and feelings towards pile two and the connection, please, pile two's person. Your thoughts and feelings towards pile two and the connection with them. This is interesting because this is wanting to come out. So, and of course I'm going to find out what the deal with this is, because this kind of came out like that, right? And I tend to, when something comes out, because this, you know, it can go either way, I'll pick the side that's a little bit more elevated, but I do, you know, this to me is they flip-flop back and forth between both sides. I will see what, so one side says just another fish in the sea. The other one says no one compares to you. Oh. Okay, let me get the rest of these out and then I'll tell you what's coming through for that. Your thoughts and feelings. Look at that. I need you and I miss you. Let me get 3 more. For those of you where your person has been, you know, showing up in very fuck boy or fuck girl or just whatever player type of energy, your person is, I mean, they're feeling very bad about it. Okay, there's what I literally heard is they are seeing the error of their ways. They have been on the other side of the fence, and I know there's going to be some of you that are here from pile 1. Not a strong indication of a lot of you, but the same energy, kind of the message, like, you know, maybe not a specific third party going on in this connection, but maybe your person just, you know, being very non-committal, keeping things very casual. They've been in the sea, right? They've been on the other side of the fence where they thought that maybe the grass would be greener. And they're saying what their message is and their thoughts. This is like their thoughts and feelings about you, and the connection is there's no one else. And this can even be energies where your person has been in the dating pool for a while. Maybe they've been single for a while. Maybe they've been, you know, whatever the case may be. There's like, you're not just another fish in the sea. They've been in the sea long enough. They've been on the other side of the fence long enough. It doesn't compare anything to what you like. No one compares to you, pile 2. Okay, let's get 3 more. Oh, it says I'm not over my ex / the third party. We'll find out what that's all about. Look at that. And then we have you're everything I've always wanted. Do we have to get married though? Okay, that makes sense. It's not that they're not over the ex or the third party. They're not over what the ex or the third party did to them. Okay, this feels like past energy. This is more and more feeling like maybe a situationship, or even if there is a spoken commitment here, your person may have stalled moving things to the next level, whatever the next level might be. Your person's thoughts and feelings towards you in the connection are, there is some remorse coming through about maybe not realizing what they had. And for this is where some of that energy of like, okay, some of you are not in connection. Some of you are in separation with your person because there's an energy of your person feeling like I didn't really, and here it says, I need you and I miss you. Why would they need you and miss you, you know, if the two of you are still in communication, right? And so your person is now understanding and realizing it doesn't matter. I mean, they've been searching, they've been looking, they've been experimenting, you know, looking for other fish in the sea that can match your energy, pile 2, and they're saying no one compares to you, okay? I feel like this was kind of coming up in just another fish in the sea. I am going to clarify that because there's several different messages coming through. Let me hone on in like the main one. What's the main energy here about why this card here, no one compares to you and just another fish in the sea? Why it's, okay. Okay, your person got some kind of confidence, and they still do, because, and that might be something they need to work through. Your person might just love attention, all right, pile 2. That might be their problem, and their problem might be that it has something to do with, you know, I still got it, right? And needing to get that attention and that validation from more than just one person. And at the same time, they're letting you know, whoever's attention they might be seeking, or, you know, wanting, whatever the case may be, they're realizing that that attention doesn't compare to the attention that you give. That the feelings that they get from, you know, maybe cruising the dating apps or just being single and whatever, right? doesn't compare to whatever it is that they got with you. For some of you, I'm hearing that the chemistry that the two of you have is incomparable. Like, I'm really picking up where your person has been unable to find anyone else or any connection that matches the energy that of what you guys have. Okay, but your person is still somewhat getting something from, I'm hearing specifically like cruising dating apps. And so your person might be like a serial dater. All right, pile 2, that's the energy that's coming through for a lot of you and your person. But you know, here it says, I need you and I miss you. And I'm not getting that they feel like that when it comes to anyone else. Okay, there definitely is a highlight and a spotlight when it comes to this connection with you. Yeah, because it says here, you're everything I've always wanted. Okay, so their thoughts and feelings towards you in the connection pile 2 is that the two of you really do have something special. Something unique is what your person is saying. There's something unique about what the two of you have that is unmatched. They haven't been able to find anyone else to match it. This may be the issue here, because it's like your person may have a problem with getting married, or they might have a problem with, you know, really solidifying, you know, and nailing down what the connection is. You see what I'm saying? And it has a lot to stem back with, like, I'm not over the ex or the third party, but it's more over what was done to them. Okay, so let's find out what that's about. I'm not over my ex, the third party. Tell me more about that, please. Pile 2's person. Ooh. All right, so we got the star that's coming out in the exact same way that that card came out, the just another fish in the sea. This is pointing to like a past person. It may have even been somebody that your person was married to, okay? They are now divorced from, or, you know, at least definitely separated from, okay? This is, the energies I'm picking up, this is a past relationship that your person is pointing back to. You know, and I'll find out what's going on with the sun energy here, but actually what this feels like is there were a lot of hopes that your person had for that connection with that person, and they were dashed. It was, your person was made very well aware that whoever that person was very, very mean, very calculating. I'm hearing very spiteful. And there was some kind of an experience that your person had with that past person that really kind of skewed their view of long-term relationships, monogamous relationships, long-term committed relationships, and exclusive relationships. Your person has a thing about commitment now because of that. I feel your person's energy being pulled in 2 different directions, because I almost feel like they feel pulled by you to commit to you into this connection. They're kind of double-minded when it comes to this connection and comes to you, pile 2, because they can almost feel themselves feeling hopeful again when it comes towards, you know, like, yeah, maybe I can do this again. Maybe I can, you know, be in a committed long-term relationship again. Maybe I can live with somebody again. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? But then right away, there's their nervous system has a deeply embedded memory of what that experiences was like, right? And when something is in our nervous system, it doesn't matter. That's a fight or flight mode. And so they'll get to a point like, you know, yeah, I can do this. I can, you know, commit again. I can be in a long-term relationship again. I might even be able to live with somebody again and get married, right? But then something will happen, and that fight or flight response will trigger on, and they'll be like, no, remember what happened last time. Remember what happened last time? That kind of an energy. And then we just had the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse coming. They stop all progress. All progress, yeah. This might feel maddening on your side, pile, too, but the messages that's coming through, your person's thoughts and feelings towards you, though, is that they're feeling there's an inner struggle going on within them when it comes to this connection, because there's very much a part of them that wants you in their life. They need you and they miss you is what they're saying. What I'm hearing them say is they don't want to live without you. They don't want to be without you. But then at the same time, it's like they realize to keep you in their life is going to require a whole, different direction, a whole new beginning, them getting past their past and trying out the role of being in a committed relationship again, maybe even marriage, right? And your person is like, they're just not ready for that. Something about this feels really fresh. I don't know if this just happened or if your person just hasn't processed or properly grieved the ending of that connection. And again, it's not that they're still in love with that past person. That's not what I'm hearing. They haven't gotten over what happened. So I don't know if they were cheated on, or if when things ended, they lost everything, or what the case may be. Your person is now associating a lot of grief and a lot of sacrifice when it comes to committing to somebody or marrying someone or living with someone. And your person has not, at least up until this point, been able to get past that. And their nervous system at this point in time won't let them, because your person hasn't taken the time out to really grieve the connection. Okay, maybe they don't know how. Maybe that past connection, they haven't learned how to do that. It's funny that we have there's no one else. But I am picking up on energies of your person. Maybe they're not anymore. What's this energy here? I want to find out, because I am picking up where maybe your person has been like, a serial dater. I keep hearing cruising dating apps, and I've never really thought about it like that. But somebody that might be on a lot of, like, they're on multiple dating apps. And I can just see them just flipping through pictures, that's kind of like a pastime for them, right? What is this? This is so confusing. Like, there's no one else, but then there's this other energy here. Can you make heads or tails of this? Because I'm not... Oh, no one has affected them like you have. They're all up in their heads about you, pile 2. We got the 9 of Swords here. And they're fairly confident that that's not going to change in terms of there being someone else. This almost feels like a fear of theirs that's coming through, pile 2. Like, your person almost fearing, like, what if I never find anybody like pile 2 again? What if I never find someone that I connect so, I'm hearing, perfectly with, like I did with pile 2. There's a fear coming here. And the fact that we got King of Wands, that's like clarifying that your person is fairly confident that that's not going to happen, that they're never going to find anybody like you that's going to match your energy and the energy of the connection and the bond that the two of you shared, right? And for some reason, that's keeping them up at night. They don't like that. I haven't seen the devil energy come out yet, but so this may not have made it to like a very, like, because a toxic attachment can also be a bond, to the point where you heal the attachment and the bond still remains, but you can definitely have a toxic attachment with somebody and not have a connection or a bond at all, right? To the point where you heal the attachment, the toxic attachment, and then you're like, why was I even in this connection? I don't even like this person, right? No, your person, that's not how your person is feeling. The two of you really feel like kindred spirits is what I'm hearing. And so the two of you really do get along together. There's just an amazing chemistry and a rapport that the two of you have together. And it almost feels like your person, this is how your person's thoughts and feelings are towards you. The two of you almost speak like a language that is not understood by many. That's the energy here. So, I mean, you guys might share some very similar interests that are, what do they call that? Very niche, right? Like you guys might like a very specific kind of music that not everybody else likes, or, you know, TV shows or genres, or just something. There's something like that's weird, because I'm picking up on this energy where it's almost like you guys can talk for hours about things other people would just be like confused, like what? And your person, oh, okay, maybe that's what it is. Maybe your person feels very alien in this life. Maybe they feel like they're not really that understood. Maybe they have, up until your person has learned how to kind of skim the surface. I was going to say surface, and circus wanted to come out. Oh, your person feels like a freak show. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Your person feels almost alienated, like they don't belong here. And up until the point that they met you, pile 2, they finally feel understood. This is giving me energies where, you know, like being a foreigner in a whole other land that speaks a whole different, you know, language, a whole different culture, and no, like you can't understand what they're saying, and you kind of learn their language just to kind of, you know, kind of get along a little bit, but still feeling out of place, right? Until you meet someone in that foreign land that just so happens to be from the very small village in the very small country that you're in, and it's like, oh my God, finally someone that speaks my language. It's like all of a sudden you sparked. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is so sweet, because I'm picking up this energy of like your person, their thoughts and feelings towards you, pile 2, is like you feel like home to them. Energetically, for some of you, I'm picking up where the two of you might be, you know, from the same star family, the same soul tribe. And I am picking up where maybe you too, like you also, pile 2. It's like you and your person like just have this bond and this rapport. You may have fared better in, you know, getting along in life. Like even though you also are in a foreign land, you've learned to speak the language. You've learned to engage, and you know, even though you're not quote unquote from here, you've learned to adapt and even assimilate, right? And this is felt by both of you. Even though you, pile 2, see your person, I don't feel like they've been able to do that. They haven't been able to adapt and assimilate as well as you have. And so even though they're barely getting along, you know, with other people and, you know, stuff like that, they really felt like an outcast, or I don't feel like, you don't necessarily feel like an outcast, but you are feeling like different, right? Your person felt like an outcast, like nobody understood them. Nobody got any of their references. You know, maybe they referenced, you know, certain like shows or music or lyrics or something, and no one else got it until they met you. Okay, that's what's coming through. Oh wow. And so that's why they're kind of all up in their heads about things, because there's like they've been where they're at for a long time, and until they met you, until they encountered you, they haven't met anyone that got them like you do. Like whatever references or lyrics they might quote, like you get it, right? Like they're like, wow. I don't know. Pile, are you and your person not talking? Are you separated? That's the energy that I'm getting here. I mean, yeah, I mean, why? Yeah, look at that. Look, they think you're perfect for them. There's the Queen of Wands in the upright position to the King of Wands in the upright position. Their thoughts and feelings about you, pile 2, is that you are perfect. You match them perfectly. They couldn't, I'm hearing like they couldn't, yeah, like they couldn't have found a better match, or they couldn't have created someone better for them if they tried. Wow. Yeah, and it says you're everything they've always wanted. Let's find out what's going on with, do we have to get married though? What's that all about? Oh yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, that's just not something that they want. They don't want to get married, pile 2, and that may have been a point of contention for you. And even if it's not, your person is kind of, they're just kind of expecting that that's where things are gonna end up. Like if I do this thing with pile 2, if I commit to them, that's exactly where it's gonna end up. It's gonna end up in marriage. It's gonna end up living together. It's gonna, you know what I mean? And they have a fear attached to that. Very much so with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, because that's no, like even in the upright position, the Knight of Pentacles is still, even though it's very slow moving progress, it's at least progress, right? Your person is like, no, we're not moving at all. There's no progress in that direction, in the direction of marriage, moving in together, nothing like that at all. Okay. They know that might be an issue with you. What's this tug of war, this inner struggle coming through, though? This is almost giving me energies, you guys, of like having found you and then having to, you know, like they caught you, right? And then having to throw you back in the sea. And there is a level of anxiety and anguish coming through in them feeling like they had to do that. I just heard that song by No Doubt, like early 2000s. I kind of always knew I always kind of knew, it's called Ex-Girlfriend, I think. I always kind of knew I would, I always kind of knew I'd up your ex-girlfriend, that one. I'm like, I had to sing it in order to even get it right. Wow. I'll be honest, pile 2, I'm kind of confused a little bit by this energy. And it could just very well be that your person knows that, you know, they're just, maybe they felt like they were doing the right thing by you by quote unquote throwing you back in the sea. Like they're not wanting to hold you up from maybe finding the person that would end up, you know, marrying you or wifing you or whatever the opposite is, you know, husbanding you. I don't know, grooming. I don't know, not grooming, but you get what I'm saying. Not wanting to hold you up from whatever it is in life that you're really wanting. Your person might, and you might have even said that, but there's an energy here of your person knowing like it would do pile 2 an injustice for me to hold them up, knowing that this is not what they want. In terms of like a long-term committed, there's a huge commitment phobia here going on with your person, pile 2, to the effect of your person realizing they found the perfect person for them, and their fear of commitment is so strong, even then they couldn't go through with it, and so they're like, I gotta let pile 2 go. And it may not even be one of those things where, you know, they had to let you go. You may have walked away. But whatever the case may be, it's like your person has this understanding, like, you know, I could have been that person to pile 2, but they're too afraid of it. Like, they know, like, Pile 2 would have gone the distance with me had I chose that for myself. And they have a really deep fear of doing that, of, you know, because of what happened in the past. And that might be where that anguish is coming from, because it's like they know they could have had it if they chose it, and they didn't because of fear. They didn't choose it because of fear. Your person is realizing that. I'm hearing you awaken something within them. See, your person wasn't expecting to find somebody so closely matched to them. There's almost an energy pile too of your person having resigned themselves to just, well, maybe that's just the way my life is. Maybe I'll never find anybody that really gets me, you know. And then they met you, and it's like, oh shit, right? And they let you go. Or, you know, they forced you to have to like end things and let them go because they wouldn't, for whatever reason, right? This is carrying energies pile 2 of your person, just really, because I'm not picking up anything here where they're trying to get over that fear. There's almost a resignation in your person's energy, like, I gotta let it go. I don't want to let it go, but, you know, I want to do what's right and what's best in this situation. And I don't want to hold pile 2 up from finding that person that would be willing to give them commitment, give them marriage, give them a long-term relationship and stuff like that. Your person might know that maybe they're very crappy, or maybe they feel like they're just not husband or wife material, or boyfriend or girlfriend material, or whatever the case may be. Then maybe, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of sad. I'm picking up on some sadness here. Definitely picking up on some sadness. Definitely picking up on some sadness. All right. We're going to end by clarifying I need you and I miss you. Is there anything more you want to say about that? Oh, I'm picking up they want you to be happy. So, we do have the 8. Oh, wow. Okay, they're working on themselves. Yeah, I'm not picking up on any reconciliation in your person's energy pile 2. They do miss you. They are needing you. Right? But they're working on themselves. They're doing what, yeah, so because when you add, we got the 8 of Pentacles here, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles, and when you add those 2 together, that's the 9. Okay, the 9 of Pentacles, which is, you know, thriving by myself, thriving in my singleness. Yeah, so I mean, the energy that your person's in right now is just they're working on themselves so that they can peacefully heal and move on, so that they can thrive by themselves, so that they can do okay by themselves, you know. So yeah, they're kind of working on, you know, yes, they do miss you, and they're even acknowledging at times they feel like they need you. They got a very specific kind of an energy from you. That they're not able to get anywhere else, but they're trying to work on that. And this could also be them just focusing on working towards a new beginning in finances, like rebuilding their lives in some way, or starting over when it comes to like finances, just focusing on finances and moving on, peacefully. Okay, anything more and we'll close out. That's the Three of Wands in the reverse. Oh, yeah, no, okay, yeah. They don't have any plans for reconciliation, pile 2, at least in their thoughts and feelings at this point in time. Because the Three of Wands in the reverse, literally, for me, is like not for the foreseeable future. And then the Three of Cups, this is actually a dual thing here, okay? The Three of Cups can, you know, talk about third-party energies, right? When it's in the upright position, it can also talk about reconciliation. So there's a dual message coming through. It's like I'm being shown back to like there's no one else. And they're saying like they don't see anyone being able to come in and match what the two of you had. They don't see it ever happening. That's part of what like very like literally could be keeping them up at night. That's that Nine of Swords energy. That's anxiety and even worry. Like, you know, not ever being able to experience that again. But it's also your person coming through and saying there's not going to be reconciliation in your guys' connection, at least for the foreseeable future. Literally, not for the foreseeable future. All right, you guys. That was your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. If you got anything of quality from this reading, be it closure or just guidance, you know, insight, whatever it may be sure to take the time and smash a like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below. Let me know that you picked this pile. Let me know how it resonated. Hit that subscribe button to become part of the family along with the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. And I will see you guys at your next Pick a Card Love reading. Bye, pile 2. Hello, pile 3. Welcome back. My name is Michelle. We're doing another Pick a Card Love reading. This time we're tapping into your person's thoughts and feelings towards you and towards the connection. So, yeah, just keep in mind, you guys, it's a general reading. Anything that resonates, keep it, run with it. Anything that doesn't resonate, just drop it. Leave it for the people for whom it does, okay? I do have personal readings available if you want me to tap exclusively into your person's thoughts and feelings and exclude everyone else's energy. Check the description box below for booking details. I actually do have a reading that is their thoughts and feelings. That's $25, okay? But booking details are in the description box. There's a lot of $25 readings available in the specific person category. So go check them out, all right, you guys? Let's see, pile 3, you guys were drawn to that's a beautiful amethyst pebble. Look how clear that is. And it's actually got some brilliant flashes of a rainbow when the light hits it just right. But that's the amethyst. Let's get their overall energy towards you in the connection at this time. We got thinker in the reverse, and then we got thinking of you. All right, and so we got the number 44 might be significant. This says, can't get you out of my mind. So let's find out what thinking in the reverse has to say. In the reverse, it says, you might be suffering from analysis paralysis. Thinking has its place, but trying to figure everything out logically is not going to work right now. Your conclusions will likely be faulty, and you may act upon false assumptions that will get you in a jam. Give your mind a rest. Do something creative. Exercise or meditate. Soon you'll come to your senses, and an aha moment will bring new clarity. Yeah, they're definitely, these two energies feel pretty much the same for me. Your person is all up in their head. I'm hearing too much in their head. Okay, so amethyst can be a stone to help people that might suffer from some kind of an addiction, right? And I'm feeling like this is bordering on obsessive, okay? Like thoughts of you, pile 3, like their thoughts and feelings for you are very excessive. Like whatever it is they're thinking about, whatever their feelings are, borderline obsessive. But I am picking up energies here where your person is feeling very uncomfortable with the amount at which they're thinking about you. With thinking being in the reverse, that's almost giving me this feeling of your person trying to shut it off, right? How much they're thinking about you, but they can't. It's excessive. I just heard incessive. It's incessive, like it won't stop. It's almost intrusive, like thoughts about you are almost intrusive. I'm telling you, it's borderline obsessive is the energy that I'm picking up on. So let's find out what exactly is, I'm hearing incessive, intrusive, like your person is not liking, your person is feeling like you've hijacked their mind, okay? They don't like how much they're thinking about you. Very uncomfortable with that. They're trying to turn it off. Let's find out. One more shuffle. Pile 3's person. Your thoughts and feelings towards pile 1 in the connection, please. I'm hearing I can't work. Whoo, man. What did you do, pile 3? Holy crap. Your thoughts and feelings towards pile 3 in the connection, please. We got I choose you. Also have wound mates. This connection for your person could be very triggering, pile 3. We'll see in what capacity that might be. Your thoughts and feelings towards pile 3 and about the connection, please. It says, I'm not avoiding you, I just need more time. I like you, but I love me. You definitely triggered your person's fight or flight mode. They are not liking how much of their focus is on you, and they can't turn it off. Oh, is your person... Are they typically avoidant? And I ask that, if you don't know anything about attachment styles, definitely go look it up, okay? There's 2 insecure attachment styles. One is anxious and then one is avoidant. And then there's an attachment style that kind of blends the both of them, and it's called insecure, no, what's it called? Fearful avoidant. Can kind of blend the 2 together. But then you have extreme, you know, extreme versions of both. Anxious or an extreme version of avoidant. And what I'm picking up on is like, okay, and your person may not know to put it in this kind of wording, but I understand it, right? Your person may be avoidant. Like they may have an avoidant kind of an attachment style, maybe even dismissive, which is holy shit, right? And your person typically has been able to turn feelings off like that. So, you know, in attachment style talk, we call that deactivation, right? Avoidants are able to deactivate. That's when avoidant attachments, they might ghost, they pull back their energy, they stop responding, or they're just, you know, they, what do they call that? They shut down, right? Your person, they're not able to deactivate in this connection, and they are not liking it. Oh wow, they can't deactivate. Interesting. This is that energy of I like you, but I love me more, right? But the thing is that they're trying to, they can't get back to this space. What avoidants typically do is when they get uncomfortable with getting too close to somebody, or when they feel like they're getting too close to someone in an intimate, and I don't mean like intimate like sex, right? But just feeling emotionally close to somebody. and you'll have to go check it out. We're not going to do a whole, you know, attachment style, you know, training here or whatever. It's just when they start to feel too close, and for some reason, avoidance just, they don't feel comfortable getting real close with somebody, and so they deactivate, they shut down, they go cold. You know, for those of you that have been in back and forth on and off connections, you know what I'm talking about, right? Your person, even if they might be, you know, stalling and not calling and going cold, they still haven't been able to shut off the thoughts. They can't stop thinking. They haven't been able to deactivate in their mind and in their emotions, even though they may have deactivated in their actions. I hope that makes sense, okay? Give me 2 more. I feel like that's what I'm not avoiding you. I just need more time. That's what they're needing more time is. It's like they can't shut it off. I'm seeing a faucet that's just like the spigot to turn it off is just gone. And it's just, and they can't. They're almost like they're scrambling to turn it off, but they don't know how. Whew, man. Okay. Give me 2 more. Your thoughts and feelings towards pile 3, please. Oh my God, let's start a family together. Okay, they see a future with you, pile 3. That might be part of what they're not liking, possibly. I don't know. Not all avoidance, you know. I mean, you can, you know, I was married to one. I was married to an avoidant, and, you know, yeah, we dated. And so, I mean, avoidance can, very much be in committed, exclusive relationships and still check out in the midst of one, right? They can check out in the midst of a marriage. It happens all the time. Well, we'll see. We have I choose you here, huh? We're going to clarify to find out what's going on here. So, I mean, regardless, your person does see a future with you. I don't know if that's a point of contention for your person. You know, like I said, you know, it's not unheard of for avoidance to still want to be a part of committed relationships, but they'll still hold themselves at a distance, right? Or I don't know if maybe they have commitment issues and like they don't like the fact that, you know, we'll see. We'll see what's going on here. I'm feeling confused, you guys. I'll be honest. I'm telling you the truth. Okay. Well, we'll find out what it is they're telling you the truth about. Maybe they're telling you the truth about, you know, why they pull their energy back or whatever it is, this energy it is. It says where I'm not avoiding you, I just need more time. We'll find out what that is. Tell me more about I choose you. Why is I choose you here? Your thoughts and feelings towards pile 3. Okay, we got the Hanged Man, but it's shown up in the reverse, and then we got the Page of Swords in the reverse. They're not communicating this yet. The Hanged Man in the reverse. Okay, so when the Hanged Man is in the upright position, that can denote, you know, a phase or a stage in the journey that where you're suspended, things are suspended. And that, you know, and the Hanged Man can also be more of this, you know, I just need more time, but more time for what? To get a better perspective of things. That's what the Hanged Man can be. It's you're hanging upside down to see things from a different angle, right? And while you're trying to see things clearly or gain a new perspective about something, you've stopped making progress, but only for the purpose of trying to figure out, like, okay, which way can we go once we get moving again, right? And so your person may have been stalling, like, because they're saying they choose you, so this is a decision. They're choosing you for something, right? And so it's like, you know, they haven't communicated this to you, though, with the Page of Swords in the reverse. They haven't let you know that. I'm almost picking up a hypothetical though. It's almost like, yeah, look, with the Queen of Wands, they're choosing you. You're the person that they find the most attractive, they feel the most chemistry with. You're the one they desire the most. You're the one they feel the more, like choosing you, the path with you on it is the one that resonates with them the most. It's the one that makes more sense, but they haven't communicated it with you. And yeah, and then, you know, the wand energy, fire energy is action, right? And so, yeah, they're definitely wanting to take action, whatever I choose you means. And then I just saw the Ten of Cups at the back of the deck. That's that happily ever after with like let's start a family together. This is so weird because your person sees you as happily ever after. Okay, they really do. And they're all up in their heads about it. What is this energy? Because I don't know. Is there a separate? Yeah, there's the Eight of Cups at the back of the deck. That's a sense of them walking away. Okay, walking away. Oh, okay. For some of you, your person they had to walk away from this connection. Maybe in order to try to, because we got the Page of Cups here, and then we got Justice in the reverse. This is almost them, like, what I'm seeing from these two cards here is your person trying to not bribe karma, but like trying to sweeten the pot a little bit to try to like appease karma, maybe. I don't know. There's an energy here of your person feeling like this is, you know, them having to walk away or feeling like they needed to walk away to maybe balance the scales of karma a bit. There may have been some debts that needed to be paid. This doesn't, I mean, that doesn't feel literal, right? That doesn't feel literal, but this is feeling genuine. There's a genuineness here with the Page of Cups. And there's a pureness of heart there too. Like your person feeling like, okay, I need to go and balance the scales out. This could even be something that might be something inner work that they're having to do, but them walking away from this connection because there might be some karmic debts, whether your person sees it like that or not, that they needed to tie up loose ends with something. Okay, maybe something that could have gotten in the way of the connection with you, possibly. All right, but this is giving me energies of your person like walking away from this connection, putting it kind of on the back burner with that Hanged Man energy that was coming through, right? They putting this connection on pause to go handle maybe some could be some legal issues for some of you. Your person could have had some legal issues they had to balance out. For some of you, child support might be coming through. You know, but I mean, there's an innocence that's coming through. There's a genuineness coming through in this energy for what's going on with this Justice in the reverse. Like your person understanding, like, okay, I've dirtied my bed and I need to go and I need to clean it up. I need to clean up my karma. I need to set some things right. There is an energy here though, kind of picking up on some intentions of them like wanting, you know, like if they have the ability to come back. But there's almost this energy like whatever that Justice in reverse energy is, that has to be resolved. Your person kind of understanding like things in their connection with you could never move forward unless whatever that Justice in reverse energy gets resolved, okay? Whatever that is. But they do choose you. They do. They choose you. And there's even an energy of like they would choose you. Of course they would choose you. Now, whether or not that translates into a future for you guys, you know, it feels like that has yet to be seen. okay? But they choose you. Let's find out what wound mates means. Tell me more about wound mates. King of Wands in the reverse. See, yeah. Okay, they're showing up as the King of Wands in the reverse. You're showing up as a Queen of Wands in the upright position. There's a mismatch of energy here. At your guys' core, perfect matches, right? Perfect match, but they're showing up in their distorted energy, meaning there's something that is throwing them off balance, and I feel like it's related to whatever that Justice in reverse is, okay? Fire energy coming through, Aries, Leo, Sag. Justice, that could be Libra energy, if that's pertinent in this connection. You are triggering, this connection triggered something within them, but it feels very responsible, like your person trying to be very responsible, like, you know, wanting to step up to the plate and stuff like that. For a lot of you, I feel like there's an absence here, or just them not being able to show up or to participate in this connection in the capacity that they would like to, and it's really messing with them. Your person up until this point has been able to control their feelings, whether they're an avoidant or not. They've been able to maybe shut it down so that they would be able to, you know, work. Because for a lot of you, I feel like your person's like, I can't even focus on my work. I'm thinking about pile 3 so much. Like, it's getting on their nerves. It's borderline really frustrating your person, pile 3, because they cannot get you out of their head. And it almost feels like I have to walk away from this connection to handle some business, that if I don't handle that business, it's going to more than likely cause some kind of problem in the connection that they have with you. This is how they're seeing things. Page of Wands, yeah, Page of Wands energy in the reverse showing up at the back of the deck. There could be kids involved on your person's end. And if there's no children involved in this connection, that can just be them needing to grow up, right? Because the Page of Wands and the Page of Wands was showing up in the reverse. So there just might need to be some maturation that needs to happen when your person's energy, for many of them. Yeah, look, the Four of Wands in the reverse. At where they're at, for whatever reason, it's like they cannot be a happy home for you in this connection at this point in time. Even though I feel like a lot of them want to be pile 3. This could also be them having to deal with some very unsavory home situations. They could be having something going on at their, you know, in their home life, in their everyday home life, that is just not suitable for you and for their connection with you, okay? Clarify I'm not avoiding you, or actually just tell me more. Tell me more about I'm not avoiding you. I just need more time. Yeah, look at that with the Strength. They're taming something. There's something in their life that it's outside of you in this connection. It could be them. It could be a habit of theirs. It could just be a situation in their life that maybe has become unruly, that they are working to tame. Whatever the beast, quote unquote, the beast may be, that's what they're needing time for. They're needing time to tame the beast, okay? And for something where it's like, it's not like I need to get rid of the beast, I need to tame it. And so this could be, it could be an array of things. Maybe you know what it is. Let me see, what's this? Can you give me some clues about what the quote unquote the beast might be? Oh, the Queen of Wands. Oh, girl. Boy, girl, whatever. They're trying to get a handle on their feelings for you. It's their attraction. They cannot get a handle on their attraction for you. Like, are you flipping kidding me? Like, I'm over here thinking it might be like, maybe it's an addiction. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, we're talking about an addiction, but I'm thinking like maybe like alcoholism, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody, right? they're addicted to you. Pile 3, okay, they're addicted to you. That's what they're trying to tame, is their addiction and their over obsessive thinking, and they're not liking that. There's something about that that makes your person feel very triggered with wound mates here, okay? And so for a lot of you, that's why your person is not reaching out, because they're they're kind of seeing something as like, okay, this can't be healthy. This cannot be healthy. Like my level of like, your person is acknowledging that as much as they think about you, it's obsessive. I keep hearing borderline obsessive, but there's something about it that's very triggering for your person. They're not liking it. They're trying to get a handle on their attachment to you. Wow. Let's see. Tell me more about I like you, but I love me more. And we got the 7 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, see, this is shifting. This is what they've been able to do in the past. They've been able to always put themselves first. They've always been able to deactivate in connections, right? But they haven't been able to do that with you. Their guard is down, whether they like it or not. Their defenses are down when it comes to you. But it feels very involuntary. I'm picking up on an energy of this being involuntary. This isn't something that they did on purpose. It's almost like I did see the 7 of Swords earlier, and I'm picking up ninja energy, like that was you, pile 3, like whether you know it or not, or whether you did it on purpose or not, like you snuck past their defenses, and now that you're behind the defenses, like you know what I mean? It's like you snuck past whatever that the gatekeeper basically, right? And it's like I don't know why I'm laughing, but this is really kind of like amusing to me, because this is how your person is seeing, like, how the hell did that happen? How did you do that? Pile 3 is what your person think, you know. Like, they've always been able to shut it off. Like, they've always been able to manage. Your person may have a very strong aversion to attaching to people. Your person may, yeah, because we did see, okay, yeah, it's a control issue. Your person equates, there's something about power dynamics within a connection, and your person feeling like if they get too attached to somebody, then that person has too much control over them. That's what's going on here, okay? Your person, whether or not, you know, it has not, I don't feel like you did or said anything, pile 3, inherently, that was like, oh, I need to, like, protect myself against pile 3. This is all about them and their feelings and their fear of attachment. To, you know, a fear of bonding too closely to somebody, because, you know, once feelings get involved for a lot of people, once you get past a certain point, then all of a sudden it's like, okay, I can't control this anymore. And that's exactly what happened here. You got past your person's defenses, you got past their gatekeeper, and that faucet has been turned on, and they cannot turn it off. They cannot help but think about you. They think about you all the time. It's obsessive, you know, where your person's concerned, it's obsessive. And they feel very unbalanced with the Temperance in the reverse. That's why they're kind of like keeping their distance here. It's because they're trying to figure out how to reestablish balance again. But yeah, that I like you, but I love me more, that was self-defense for them. That was to keep people from, or that was to keep them from attaching too intensely to somebody. But you got past that defense. Tell me more about it. Let's start a family together. There's the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, this feels like maybe something like an end goal, or it might even be a dream or a fantasy that they have about starting a family with you. But let's find out why the Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse, clarifying that. Because that feels like a but, right? Like I want to start a family with you, pile 3, but that's what that feels like. And there's the 9 of Swords. There's something something about that that really bothers your person. Yeah, look at that. Let's start a family together, and then we have the Four of Wands here. Why is this an issue? Is there infertility on someone's side? That might be for some of you, okay? And that's not a big, large energy. Pentacle energy could also talk about financial instability, right? Just not having the financial capability to, you know, have a family or start a family together. Those are a couple of messages coming through, though, because whatever this Queen of Pentacles energy is, yeah, your person wants to start a family with you, and at the same time, they're like, I wish I didn't want that so much, because there feels to be some kind of an obstacle in the way. And it almost feels like it's something that your person doesn't have any control over, or at least they have very little control, because it's something that actually worries them quite a bit. It also could just be like your person seeing, you know, a family and having a family and starting a family as like a real great responsibility, and it is, and them having feelings about that, fears about that, doubts about that, and it could be about their own ability to sustain that, okay? Take whatever of the messages resonate in that capacity. Yeah, your person sees a future with you. Definitely, they want to start a family with you. They see a future with you, they see a very significant future with you, and at the same time, that actually worries the crap out of them, pile 3. There's something about starting a family and getting married and having kids together and building a life together and an empire together that actually freaks your person out. For a lot of you. For some of you, it could just be that your person wants to start a family with you, but they don't have the capability either. There's some infertility issues that are getting in the way there, or there's some financial issues getting in the way, okay? But there is this concern about responsibilities that is also coming through. The amount of responsibility that goes into sustaining a family unit once one is started. All right, yeah, with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, showing up at the back of the deck regarding that. This is turning more and more into their ability to actually be able to contribute in some way, shape, or form to the responsibilities. Largely what's coming through is financial. But I mean, there's more that goes into sustaining a family than just finances. It's the time that you put in. The Three of Pentacles is everybody working together to complete the project. So it's you put your time. It's not just your money that you're putting into it. It's your time, it's your effort, it's your energy, it's all of that, right? And your person, there's an issue with that is weighing very heavily on your person. Okay. Tell me more about I'm Telling You the Truth, and then we'll close out your reading, pile 3. Thank you, by the way, for, you know, hanging out with me again today. If this is resonating, make sure that you smash the like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below. Let me know that you picked this pile. Let me know how it resonated. Smash that subscribe button to become part of the family, along with the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. All right, so let's find out. Tell me more. Why is I'm Telling You the Truth? Tell me more about I'm Telling You the Truth. The Six of Wands in the reverse. Did they have a recent failure in something? The King of Wands clarifying the Six of Wands in the reverse kind of gives me an energy of your person like they're fairly confident they're going to be able to reverse it, whatever that may be. That could just be pointing back to like your person like walking away. Like there's something about, like, I'm telling you the truth, it's just a minor setback. I just heard, I'm telling you the truth, I will be back. Anything to add about the Six of Wands in the reverse? Clarifying, I'm telling you the truth. What is that? The King of Swords in the reverse. That's giving me energies of possibly... I'm getting energies of a boss. This might have something to do with a boss of theirs. I'm also hearing something about work not going the way that they want it. I don't know if they told you, or you feel like there's something about an excuse, like you feeling something about an excuse and you're wondering if what they told you is true. And it's like, yes, it's true. And this is coming through in the energy of like to ease your mind, to reassure you. It's that kind of a, whatever that message is. So there's multiple different energies coming through. I just heard it, an ex-in-law, something about an ex-in-law. There's something about, there's a setback here. There's a, I'm hearing it was just minor. It's a minor setback. With the King of Wands, it's your person, like they're having this confident energy about being able to, you know, reverse it is what's coming through. Something about a boss or an ex-in-law. For those of you where that might resonate. But like I said, this is an excuse that you've already heard. Okay? That might be involving, you know, why they haven't reached out, why it's not that they're avoiding you with their, you know, right? It's like them telling you, I'm not avoiding you, I just need more time. They're dealing with something, and whatever it is that's coming through, the message that they're wanting to convey with you about, I'm telling the truth, whatever that's about, they're trying to ease your mind. Like, no, it's not just an excuse, it's the truth. But I am hearing pile 3. Your person is going to be reaching out to you soon. They're not avoiding you. They just need more time. All right, you guys. I'm going to end the reading there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. And look, I just saw the Queen of Swords at the reverse of the back of the deck. Okay. They might be trying to handle something with an ex. Okay. It doesn't feel like it's anything romantic. This feels like them trying to tie up loose ends, that if they don't do that, it would cause some problems for you and them in this connection. Okay, you're gonna know if that resonates though. All right. All right, Pile 3, thank you so much. I'll see you guys at your next pick a card love reading. Bye guys.